Welcome to a club for people who love good movies. Use the links in the description to navigate the list of films quickly.
Cloud Atlas. Actors taken multiple roles in an epic that spans 5 centuries. An attorney harbors a fleeing slave on a voyage from the Pacific Island. In 1949, a poor composer in pre-World War II, Britain's judged to finish his magnum opus before a past act catches up with him. A genetically engineered worker in 2144 feels the forbidden strain of human consequence. And so on. As souls are born and reborn, they renew their bonds to one another throughout time. Before I fall, February 12 is just another day in Sam's charmed life, until it turns out to be her last. Stuck reliving her last day over one inexpensive week, Sam untangles the mystery around her death and discovers everything she is in danger of losing. Edge of tomorrow, when Earth falls under attack from invisible aliens, no military unit in the world is able to beat them. Major William Cage, an officer who has never seen combat, is assigned to a suicide mission. Killed within moments, Cage finds himself thrown into a time loop in which he relives the same brutal fight and his death, over and over again. However, Cage's fighting skills improve with each encore, bringing him and a comrade Emily Blunt ever closer to defeating the aliens.
Source code. Helicopter pilot Colter Stevens is part of a top-secret military operation that enables him to experience the last few minutes in the life of Sean Fentress, a man who died in a computer train explosion. The purpose of Colter's mission is to learn the identity of the bomber and prevent a similar catastrophe. As Colter lives Sean's final moments, he becomes more certain that he can prevent the first tragedy from occurring, as long as he doesn't run out of time.
The Jack. Amnesiac Gulf War veteran Jack Starks can't explain why he's been found at the scene of a murder. Ordered to a mental hospital, Jack is subjected to Dr. Thomas Beckel's unusual treatment plan, which involves mysterious injections, sensory deprivation, and confinement in straitjacket. Locked away on his own, Jack discovers he can travel to the future, where he is compelled to help a one-time acquaintance and investigate his own odd fate.
Mr. Nobody. In 2092, the last mortal human on Earth reflects on his long past and thinks about the lives he must have led.
The Time Traveler's Wife. Chicago librarian Henry D. Tremble suffers from a rare genetic disclosure that causes him to drift uncontrollably back and forth through time. On one of his sojourns, he meets the love of his life, Claire, and they marry. But the problems and complexities of any relationship are multiplied by Henry's inability to remain in one time and place, so that he and his beloved are continually out of sync. Predestination. Predestination chronicles the life of a temporal agent sent on an interesting series of time travel journeys, designed to ensure the continuation of his law enforcement career for all eternity. Now, on his final assignment, the agent must pursue the one criminal that has eluded him throughout time.
Looper. In a future society, time travel exists, but it's only available to those with the means to pay for it on the black market. When the mob wants to eliminate someone, it sends their target into the past, where a hitman known as a Looper lies in wait to finish the job. Joy is one such hard to come, and he does his job well, until the day his bosses decide to close the loop and send Joy's future self back in time to be killed. Premonition. Linda Hansen has an idyllic life until one day she received word that her husband has died in an auto accident. However, when Linda wakes up the next morning and finds Jim beside her, she assumes she has just had an unusually vivid dream. Soon she finds out that what she experienced was not a dream, and she must battle time and destiny to save her family.